Okay, so it seems the SRT Academy seems to be getting a lot of love, as it should, but now let's talk about a different school who has to deal with more headaches than most of the schools. The Valkyrie Police Academy. As if it wasn't obvious enough, they're the literal police force in Kivotos, and we somehow turned from 8 students back down to 4 students again. But despite that, they still have the same likability amongst the other academies that have a higher student count. And today we'll be going through exactly that. Now, a little disclaimer, just because a stereotype exists doesn't mean it applies to everyone. There's a reason on why it exists and why it doesn't. Now with that said, off to Valkyrie. Wait, this is not what I meant. Let's start off with the captain of the Public Safety Bureau, also known as the Pharaoh Hound. Being the captain of a police force, she has to deal with an insane amount of criminal activities that happens in Kibotos on a regular Tuesday. Actually, I might think on making a part 2 for that video. But anyways, being so focused on work and works overtime just to deal with petty criminals like sukebans, helmet gangs, and whatever petty criminal NPC Nexon can come up with, she is essentially overworked. And God bless me if there wasn't a stereotype for this part. Kana and Joyous loves overworked office ladies. The sheer fact that they have so much work that the moment they got off work and cling towards you to release all stress they have in work. And the proper office wear just adds up to the experience. And don't get me started on the life to deep. The way she brings you to a stall to drink after work is just perfect. And of course, we can't forget how senseis will literally become a house husband or a housewife towards Kana. The sight of taking care of your overworking dog wife is just something most people wish to have in real life. Now that I think about it, Kana actually attracts femme senseis a lot more. They have a lot in common: works in an office, works overtime, and have an office attire. Oh, and I'm pretty sure you guys remember the summer event with the Valkyrie Police Academy. If I made this video any earlier, I wouldn't have the chance to get this. Yep, this is the first student I actually spent money to get. Do you have any idea how many times Arona cut my pulls? But to be fair, despite not as revealing as the other students' summer outfits, this one, if you can relate, got me acting. This is one of the NPC students that immediately gets a lot of artworks and attention the moment she is revealed in the story, but hardly anyone mentions about her name anymore. Or that's what I thought, cause all I see is new stuff in the subreddit and holy mama. However, that doesn't change the fact that Konaka did leave an impression before her fame died out. Cause among all the NPC students that would be playable after some time instead of being the main face like most former NPC students like Nia, Seiya, Ichika, and Nagusa, Konaka is more of a sidekick student because Kana is there. Honestly, her personality is probably what drawn in a lot of attention to her, especially her choice of wear. I don't know why, but wearing something that is supposed to protect you from COVID-19 is activating neurons for most people. And instead of a formal proper attire, she wears her uniform like she is on a vacation or something, which reflects her carefree attitude. I mean, she looks like she's ready to have a trip in Hawaii. All the Gyaru vibes of this police student. And remember when I mentioned she is a sidekick student? Cause instead of going after Sensei directly, she is trying to get Kana together with Sensei. I mean, if you look at most of her artworks and comics, it's normally her being the second character supporting Kana's relationship with Sensei. If Kana and Joyous manage to get together with Kana, you better thank Konaka. Cause this girl is Kana's wingman, the true MVP of your relationship. Although, just like Ichika, if she were to get serious during her work, you know she's fully locked in. In terms of professionalism, especially as a police officer. Your attitude matters, but so are your performance, the skill, the wits, and the competence as one police officer needs. Oh hi Kyino, did you shoot a hostage on accident again? Here we have Kyino, one of the many girl failures we have in key photos. We have one that can't cook without turning their food into an abomination, and we have one that has the will but not the skill. Kyino is one of the members in the Community Safety Bureau who has questionable aim. Saying it's bad is not the correct word, because if you read volume 4, you know exactly what I mean. And that's a stereotype. You like girl failures, more specifically hot-blooded ones. The ones with determination. The ones who want to do their best for the things they sign up for and not doing so well. But she is trying her best. Now, unlike some lucky 2-star units most people tend to forget about Kyino, but her 1-star summer outfit definitely gotten some hefty recognition. Let's be real, you Kyino enjoyers immediately get her bond level to 10 or 15 so you can get that lobby screen. This isn't a call out, this is a praise for your will. The same will Kyino has for her job. But still, if you like her for either reason, it's still valid. She's a goofball to be loved after all. Okay, this is our third lazy brat in this series, except one is a coping mechanism, one is to escape the stress their higher ups bullshit. This one, Nebuaki Fubuki, which her surname literally stands for sleepy brat in Japanese, is fully on the lazy spectrum, the living embodiment of sloth right here. Now that's not the worst part. The worst part is that she is part of the Community Safety Bureau, the same group that has Kyino, the goofballion. Yeah, that doesn't really seem like a good combo either now, huh? But we're not talking about working efficiency here. The stereotype is obvious as it's similar to the 2 other students I covered, except they really like small sleepy girls. This one, instead of doing her job, she's just a spectator, eating, sleeping, and doing anything but work. Something that most people wish to do in this damned generation. Also, her favorite food is donuts, so that is something for you to relate. And of course, we can't forget the summer outfit. It's simple, it's nothing special, it's just a regular 2-part swimsuit, but this is Blue Archive. And senseis really love their students, especially when they're small. The Life 2D is also quite phenomenal. This is the first one that you get to not only pat, but pinch her cheek. And that's it for Valkyrie. This was actually easier than the Rabbit Squad, because instead of trying to avoid an obligatory sex joke, all 4 members are proud police officers who wish for the safety of the residents in Kivotos and take their job very seriously. Well, except for one. So far we've covered most of the schools and we have like 2 or 3 more to go, or maybe more. Which one is next? It's up to you. Hope you liked the video and bye.